Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we can continue on with the center gauge pod. Stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button and the post notification bell. Stay up to date with my builds and my little projects. With that being said, let's get into it. Alright guys, back onto the center gauge pod. I have been away for 4 days, so nothing has been done. So last time I took the car out, I think I've got an exhaust leak. Doesn't sound the best, and I'm seeing some black schmutz coming from the wastegate, so I don't think she's going to be going out for a little while. So I'm going to be pulling these 3 gauges out again, putting the center gauge or the center console back in so we can really focus on this. So I've got a time limit that I've given myself to have this done and molded and ready to produce by the end of April. So I've already done the ad, it's all ready to go, and I've set it for the end of the month. So we need to get cracking on this. So at the moment at work as well, we're pretty quiet, so any sanding and filling I might take it to work and do it. So main focus tonight is to get these edges perfect for the height and everything in there, because obviously I can't do that while I'm at work. Everything else around here I can do at work. So we need to get this front edge good. We need to get these edges all good. So let's get stuck into it. Also guys, I've got a few other things I need to do. So I'm not getting into the Forester, like into the leak just yet. I've got a catch can I need to put onto the Golf. I need to do some things to the Skyline. So this is actually going to be in and out quite a bit. So I don't want to pull the exhaust off because then I can't move it. But I do have 1.5 inch pipe coming and a flex joint. So we are going to be moving the wastegate. So something to look forward to. That'll be coming up in probably 1 or 2 weeks, and hopefully we'll get quicker spool, because yeah, I really do think we are losing boost there. Also picked up some supplies today. Just some ice ball sticks for mixing, some cups for mixing resin, and some plasticine for just filling in the edges on the molds after we do the hot glue gun on this stuff for the flanges. So we do have quite a bit of fiberglass product coming. We've got 10 meters of chopped fiberglass. We've got peel ply here. I've got the breather cloth. I've got resin. I've got epoxy. I've got gel coat. Got wax, and I've got aerosol mold release coming. So that's not mold release, that's just paint. But yeah, so hopefully that'll come in by the end of the week. We can really get stuck into this. So make this as perfect as possible, and then we'll start doing the flanges. Alright guys, so I've got about 1 millimeter extra on the back here, so I taped it up with filler on the inside. So I figured that out by putting plasticine down in the car and then pressing that in, and then it was about 1 mil. So taped it up and just filled it in. Just gotta let that dry, which shouldn't be too long. As you can probably tell by the colour, I mixed it pretty rich with the old hardener. That shouldn't take too long. Alright, so I'll just use the body filler in the car so we can get the curves correct. The ones that are here and here, so I'm struggling to get that. So at the back we're looking pretty good. Alright guys, it's the next day. I took this to work and did some sanding and some painting. So it's fitting in there a lot better. So really just need to work on this leading edge here. Want to make this nice, but also we don't want to get it too thin because we want that to be gel coat and fiberglass. So or carbon fiber. So don't want to go too far down. So in the back here, it's sitting alright. Looks okay from the outside as well. And yeah, I think I just need to add a little bit more filler. So I'll just smooth that edge off. There's a couple of little low spots. So once I smooth that off, we can get this tape off and we can slowly work it back to where I like it. I did do a lot of this at work, and I actually took this piece, but with this piece being out of the car, it has a bit of flex in it, so I didn't finish off this edge just yet. So see how we go. And also it doesn't help that my dash mat is stuffed. So yeah, mix up some more body filler, just a little bit, and fill that in, and we'll come back once that's dried, sand it off. Really hoping to get it to the point of actually it doesn't really matter. I haven't got everything to do the mold yet, so I don't think I will actually do the gluing of that board and do the flange, because it'll end up just getting covered in dust anyway. So we'll get it to the point tonight where I'm happy, then once everything comes in we'll get stuck into it. Like I said, I've given myself until the end of the month to get this done, so that's 2 weeks from today. So hopefully Ozpost doesn't let me down. Alright, it's been a couple of hours now actually. This is good. Hopefully I can get it off without breaking it. Hopefully just end up with a crack along that same edge anyway. Yeah. Alright, just looking at it, I think we need to take this edge down a bit. I did build this up before because I did flatten it off too much, but I think I built it up too much. As you can see, there's the other side. From here the transition is flat, from here the transition is not. It goes up, so we need to work on that section. We'll see that front edge. Alright, getting pretty close. This should be the last lot of body filler. Set it down, we'll give it a good coat. And then we'll end up sanding that down too. Alright guys, so I've already sanded it down. Not too bad. It's time to give it a good wipe and paint. See how it turns out. Alright guys, painted it. Don't worry about this face, like I've said before. I'll be fixing that up in the actual mold. But if I was to use this and cut out 3 holes with my gauges in it, you wouldn't see this bit and this bit anyway. Oh, got that crack there still. Alright, so after this dries, we'll hit it with some 600 and see how that goes. So, trying to get this section nice and flat. Pretty sure we're at the point where I need to polish it up to get it nice and slick. And I'll even be getting some compounds onto it, some polishes to get it nice and shiny, and for the wax to go on nice and easy. So I'm pretty sure I've polished up one of these before when it was a black one over here, so I'm actually not going to show that. So I'm going to leave this episode here, guys. If you like this episode, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button and the post notification bell to stay up to date with these builds. Next episode, we'll probably be working on the Golf, so we've got to get this out.